Hello everybody, and welcome back to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vestascope for January the 12th, 2021. Okay. Now, so this video today will be considered for your new moon in Capricorn. So the new moon started on around like the 11th and the 12th, both days, because it will be one on one side of the world and the other on the other side of the world. Okay, so northern and southern hemisphere. So let's go ahead and get started. And I do feel that I'm in Capricorn season. No. I'm still in Sag. Okay, until 3 more days. Okay, because I do follow Vedic or practice Vedic sidereal. So regardless, okay, so if you don't want to say that I am in Sag, you can go ahead and click off. I don't follow Western astrology anymore. So by me following Vedic, we are still in Sag until 3 more days. And then I will be moving into Capricorn, which will be January the 15th till February the 15th. So, oh yeah, see, look at there. The same thing, if you watched my last video that I had just put out, I had it dated the 8th through the 11th, or the 9th through the 11th. So it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the Mars came out, where I talked about the Mars energy. Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, okay, was in a conjunction over the weekend, or started its conjunction. And Mercury has been a very good, I believe that 3-planet conjunction hasn't happened also in like, I don't remember if it was 200 or 800 years also. Okay, I don't remember. I may have said it in the video, so make sure you go and watch that. Now, also what I talked about in that video was that the incident or the riot that happened at the Capitol was due to Mars being in the same house, second house of Taurus, where Rahu was. Okay, anytime you get a planet of Mars, and remember, Mars is an action planet. Mars is considered the planet of war. Okay, so it was a lot of confronting. It was a lot of action being taken place. It was a lot of energy that was expelled, and it was a lot of force that was being moved or used. Okay, and with Rahu being karma mixed with the planet of war, that's what happens. Okay, that's a very good example. Now, Mars is in Aries right now. Okay, so that don't help either. All right. Any of you that got Aries in your chart as a moon, as a rising or ascendant or a sun, you really are feeling that call to action also right now. Okay, and then don't forget about K2 being in Scorpio still. Okay, that is going to be like that for the next 12 to 15 months, along with Rahu, what we're talking about, where Mars was in the same house with Rahu. Okay, being in the second house, because the second house of Taurus is about family values. It's about speech. Okay, it's about home issues or your home. It's about what you own or what you possess. It's also about money. Okay, so with the karma of Rahu being in the second house of Taurus, that is what those people was feeling very energized or feeling forced to take action to use their speech, okay, of hate, of course, and showing their willpower, whether it was a good show of willpower or not, I'm not here to debate that. I'm just telling you the issues. Okay. Second house of Taurus is also about money. So those people, quote unquote, Republicans, that was using and showing their show of force, whether they had the permission to do so or not, they felt the permission to do it because of the energy of Rahu mixing with the planet of Mars. Okay. Being in the second house that represents values, money, how people possess or what they possess, family issues, and what they value, and what they seem that they value. Those group of people, or the people that was riding, was to show their force. Okay, that was the result of the karma being issued out by individual people. So the karma had to be served to us as a collective. Okay. Now, Scorpio, which is the 8th house here, is also a death. It's a rebirth. Okay. Now, 8th house, K2, which is spirituality, is in Scorpio, right? And right now, you see the top of that says a life or death issue. Getting and using the power, other people, resources. Okay. So as a collective energy, this is what is changing. Okay. From a republic ran institution or government to a more democratic, that's supposed to be for the people as a collective, that this is going through a transformation. Okay. Remember, Scorpio, or the death card in tarot, is about something has to die so that something can be rebirthed. So what is being rebirthed is the Democratic Party, okay, going or having a transition into office from the Republic Party into the Democratic. So that is getting and using the power, okay? And it is a life or death issue for all of us as a collective. And it don't matter whether you red or blue. Okay? The point is, we're all here on Earth, or in this country, I should say, where our capital is, for the people who aren't living in the United States of America, that this is really affecting first. But our president also has to get along and also have to visit other nations and countries, right? So as a collective, this is a life or death issue. Okay. So the transition of something old into something new is the transition of getting and using the power, and also other people resources. The other people resources is a form of saying the government is a standing institution as other people resources, right? Because they they create the laws, they pass the laws, they vote, they speak for us as a collective. Okay. And speaking and doing those type of duties can be the utilizing and the expression, or expressing different ways and resources that we need as a collective. Okay. See, 8th house, that major change that is happening, and the mysteries of life. And I feel that what that is for us is that by Jupiter and Saturn, that haven't moved in over 200 years like that, we're transitioning over from Earth, okay, into the air element, the age of Aquarius. It's all about us as a collective, that we're getting more of a personal power now. Okay. It's not going to be so much of a, can't even see that. It's not going to be so much as that we're going to be so much out of power as a collective. Okay. Where that, I'm not saying it is or it's not. Okay, but usually the Democratic are supposed to. Everybody's not perfect, and whether you're for the blue or whether you're for the red, I don't even care. Okay, so I may even turn off the comments. I'm just telling you what the cards are saying. That this is the transition of power, not just about the government, but for all of us. Because of the energy of Saturn and Jupiter, okay, that has moved, it's time for the truth to come out. And that's part of the mystery of life that is being shown to us, that is need to be shown to us. And remember, I said in a couple of videos ago that it's time to walk the truth, it's time to speak the truth, and it's time to be the truth. Whether you're running the government or whether you're doing personal power. Okay? That's for everybody. And that is what the transition is happening for all of us for the next 200 years. Because Jupiter and Saturn is not going to move like that for over another 200 years. You understand? Okay. Oop, look at that. The Fool card popped out. In concern energy. This is about to be the new start, the new beginning. Okay? That's why it came sideways in concern energy. It hasn't happened yet. So this can be the inauguration that is about to happen, which is, remember I told you in previous videos about the 0 is a reset. It's a reset for everybody. Okay? Which is, again, back to the 8th house, a major change. A major change to how we did things in the past has to change. Okay? That is a life or death issue. We're experiencing and going through a major change right now as a pandemic. That is a life or death issue. Okay? I'm hoping that you can be able to see the cards. I hope that's better. All right. The whole world, it's time for the major change. You see what's trying to come out? The 3 of Pentacles, to work and to build together. Now, don't that symbolization on that card looks like the government, looks like the capital. You see the engravings, okay, and the detail on the structure. The 3 of Pentacles mean to network, to build together, to want to come together, to cooperate. It's also about consulting or talking. And right up under that is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay? Where that, no love is shown right now as a collective to what's going on. Because I don't care if you're red or blue. You shouldn't wish for anybody to die. Okay, or to be harmed or hurt when they're just at their job doing the work that they're supposed to do. Now, you had innocent people that was harmed, injured, and murdered or killed. That's how I see it. Okay, because if the riot didn't happen, then those paramedics or whoever the people was that lost their life wouldn't have happened. Because as my personal opinion, in my personal power, that was not right. Okay. That was not called for. And this was not an act of terrorism by other people on our own territory, but our own people that live on our same territory. That's when you have a problem. That's a major shift. Okay. So the truth of it is coming out that most of the people that's still in this world wants it to stay originally how they got the world or made this world, which was a form of force and domination, control issues. But you have a lot more people now that are integrated, blended families with different nationalities. You have a lot of foreigners or people of color and different nationalities that have integrated and started their lives here. Okay. So it's not all about one race anymore. And this is not for me to beat down on race issues, but it seems like it has a lot to play about that. A Fool card. It's time for a reset. The way that this world was born, you can say, in other words, okay, it was started like that, it was born like that, but it cannot continue to be like that. Okay? So the major change has to happen now in order for us to keep going as a world, as a collective. It can't just be ran by one dominant force of a nationality. We all have to, Three of Pentacles, what you've seen, we all have to work together and integrate. And again, like I say, if planets haven't moved in 200 years, that should be giving you some type of inclination that our solar system is changing. So us as a collective, as human beings, okay, minute little people on this earth, in this world, somehow we need to be doing some type of cooperation and working together and integrating too. If planets that haven't moved in the solar system is conjunctioning, think about it. Okay, whether you believe in the solar system or however the case is, everything is changing all the way down to the planets and the universe. So us as people, if you're not also trying to change too, that can be the mystery of life that you need to dive deep within to gain more insight and wisdom. That also can be that you will be losing personal power, okay? Because you're trying to be the one that is more in the minute than as far as the greater collective. So that can be saying that you need to change something about you. All right. Now, also that also can be for some people a life or death issue. It can be for the people who are very stuck in their ways and don't like to change. Okay. Now, that can be for whatever reason, but things that was done or was brought forth to us in the 1900s and the 1920s, pretty much all of that is not going to help us for 2030 that's coming. You understand? So if you're a person that's set in certain values and a certain way and structure about yourself, how you look at things, how you work and want to build things with people, how you want to change some of your values and views, you're going to lose personal power. Okay. And you're really going to be stuck in the past, while everybody else, a form of innovation, the age of Aquarius, is moving forward. Okay. Because there's nothing here that's going to help you in the year of 2015, the new innovations, if you're only used to things of how it was in 1920 or 1980. The Ace of Cups came back out, but this time in the upright. The other card, I love my angels, boy. Three of Pentacles. This is the energy also that I'm saying that the major change is coming in. We must love each other the best we can. Also, your relationship. A lot of you will be having new love to come in because you're ready to work and to build. You're seeing the innovation that needs to change within you. A brighter future, a reset from the things in your life or past relationship that did not work. Okay. And the truth, Saturn, that you have been feeling and seeing and knowing now, that in order for you to have a form of Jupiter abundance, it's that it's time for new love to come in. Okay. Some of you can be Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, or Earth sign, Capricorn. And before I get the next card, let me show you quickly here. All of the planets are going to be in Capricorn for a very long time, except for Mars. Okay? All of the planets is going to be in Capricorn. Starting around February the 11th, we're going to have the sun, because that's going to be the birthright time or the birthday time for Capricorn. The moon, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn is going to be aspecting Taurus by being in Capricorn, and Pluto, which is almost the same thing as 8th house of Scorpio. Okay, so all of the planets are going to be in the earth sign of Capricorn, right? Which is, I want to show you here, Capricorn is considered a planet about planning, discipline, and order. You see that? That is what's happening to you right now, and will be for the rest of this year, which is planning, getting a form of discipline about you, yourself, about your life, your home, what you value, what you own, your money, a sense of security and emotional security, and getting a form of discipline about how you date, how you love, and how and when you want to work and build on things with other people. And a sense of order is coming in. Now, if you look right here, it says Aquarius, all right, the revolutionary, social change, and liberation. Now, Saturn is going to be in Aquarius for 2021 and plus 2 extra years. So social change and liberation is coming, period. Whether you want it to or not. It's not even about the people who's running this or running that. The social change, the liberation is coming from Source. Because remember, Source owns this earth, not any human being. So all of that is going to be the liberation for you as collective too. Having a reset in life, getting that new discipline about yourself, feeling more like a revolutionary, wanting to do and get your vision out there into the world. Also, through the internet, okay? I also told you that our world is going to be putting more satellites into the solar system to be able to help us to connect with more innovation or technological products and innovations. Okay, remember how a lot of you that's older, that we had the typewriter, but that became obsolete? It's the same thing that now that needs to happen, that's going to take us from into the next era. Some of our children now don't even know what a real typewriter looks like. So just keep that as a mindset, as a thinking element, that when we had the typewriter, we no longer really use that anymore, okay? And we transform that into a keyboard, electronic keyboard, and obviously, right? So the same thing is happening now, again, for our future. That is the revolutionary things that has to happen, all the way down from us to the government, the way we eat, the way we obtain food, the way that we bank and hold our money. Okay, probably also leaving the paper money, going into the digital wallet. So if you were a person that always liked to just carry cash and then never really had a banking card or some type of digital wallet, you're going to be losing personal power. Okay? That major change has to happen. with Mars energy, some of you are not gonna have a choice but be forced to be into this new revolution, because it's about it's a form of revolutionary, okay, but it's also a way to help to discipline you and to keep order. Now, I don't want to get too deep into that, okay, but let's keep going. The the 7 of Wands, okay, is us as a collective. Also can be you personally, where you're feeling very defensive now, or you are keeping your guards up. You don't know what is going on, what's going to be the next step, what is going to happen. We still got this epidemic that's going on. I'm not quite sure on what I need to do about my money. What should I do as a job or a career toward the future? Okay. So you're really keeping your guards up now too, because what you have learned from your past is you're taking that lesson, okay? The age of Aquarius, you're taking that lesson with you now, okay? And to be more guarded. Sorry about my phone going off, and it's way back over there. The Justice card in reverse, Libra energy, is also the transition of power that I feel by the government, where that I feel our justice system did not do right by us, okay? So the justice system also is getting a makeover. Let's just say it like that. Now, if you look at this spread, to me, it should say that the transition of the government, of the power of the presidency for our country here is about to have a reset, where that we can start to show and heal and have unconditional love, okay? And to be more feeling of emotional stability and learning how to network and build together and to rebuild our nation, to rebuild our country. Also coming from a pandemic, that's also a reset. The 7 of Wands here also is saying that we all still have to be a sense of defense for ourselves, which is keeping our guards up, keeping our immune system up, also probably still wearing masks as a form of defense. So don't let your defenses down all the way totally yet, okay? Because we still are seeking justice, or things are still getting rectified, all right? All of that is a major change. And also apply that to your personal life right now. A lot of you are feeling very defensive. Also is very hurt. Some of you don't quite know what to do. So notice how both of the Pisces cards for me came in concern energy here. The High Priestess is all knowing, and also knowing things behind the veil. But the only thing about the High Priestess is she does not reveal what she knows. Okay, until you ask her. So again, this can be you also as a personal energy, where that you can be waiting also on some type of decision for yourself, or making it for yourself, for whatever case, okay? Job transition, love, a move, spirituality, listening to your guides. So some of you, you know, but you don't know, okay? So if you don't know, you're about to find out. And once you get the truth and the information, and I feel as a collective, it's about to come out. And I've been said that a couple of months ago. I kept saying the truth is going to come out. I kept saying it. Okay. So the truth is about to be all the way revealed. Okay. We're already getting glimpse of it by the way how things are transforming. Okay, things that was behind the veil, that a lot of people knew how that certain person was, is being revealed. That's why she came in sideways. Okay, most likely about to go in reverse. Well, all this is about to hit the fan. Okay, some of it already started flying. I don't feel that everything is over quite yet. Okay, 3 of Cups. So it will be an inauguration, a celebration. 3 of Cups. I don't know when that is, but 3 days, 3 hours, up to 3 weeks, possibly. Okay, give or take. But again, some of you may be celebrating your birthday or attending some type of wedding, baby shower, engagement party, an actual birth of a baby. It also, sometimes I see this card as a funeral, because some people call funerals a homegoing celebration. Okay. Three of Cups also is that you or somebody in your life wants to reconnect, but somebody is not revealing what they know quite yet. Okay. Now, for some of you that are single and not worried about an ex, your new start is about to happen. Somebody new is coming into your life where that you're going to be very interested in them to work and to build, most likely to start the dating process with that person. But you're going to learn from your past, especially with Saturn here now, about obedience, about discipline, keeping your guards up, delaying the process of the dating opportunity. Okay, where that you're not going to put all your eggs in one basket. Okay, because you still, some of you are seeking justice from something from your past. So a lot of you also, you don't want to reconsider about taking your past back. Now, some of you may not have talked to that person, High Priestess and Concerned energy. So whatever you know, you haven't revealed that information to that other person yet. Okay. But this is you wanting to go out, be with your friends. You could have already been doing this the past 3 weeks or 3 days, or just over the weekend, whenever you watch this video. And you're more invested now about meeting new people, making new friends, investing time, money, and energy into that, instead of just more of